Hey there, Ranger Nation. It's Nate, and welcome to the Webcast with Attitude, LR4. And this is episode 164, The Reign of Void Queen. Now, you'll see why it's called The Reign of Void Queen, because you'll just have to wait until the end, because that's the episode we'll be talking about, a specific episode which she makes her, which she's already known, but not yet known, if that makes sense. But anyway, before we go on into our topics of this week, let me introduce you to my more phenomenal co-host. We got Rick.
Hi.
So yeah, guys, if you think I sound a little congested right now because I'm still have a sinus infection and all that stuff. So if I start coughing, I'm sorry. I just still trying to get over it. It's just annoying. So I got some water on the side, but you know what? I did not want to miss out on doing this episode because next Sunday we will not have an episode because it's Mother's Day. Because I want my admins and co-hosts to spend time with their mothers and everything on their day. So yeah, but Rick, how you doing, by the way, man?
I'm here.
That's good. How was your week?
It was all right. Got family in town right now, so
Or how long are they in town for?
till tomorrow morning.
Oh, did you go see them before this?
Well, they've been here.
Oh, they staying there, or are they staying somewhere
Yeah.
else? Oh, they're staying at your grandfather's?
Yep.
That's good, man. That's good. Cousins and other, or brother or sister or whatever.
Aunt, uncle.
Cool, man. It's cool. It's good to have family come into town. But yeah, I'm here just doing whatever, keeping things going on for LR4 as usual. But yeah, anyway, guys, we do have some topics to cover, which we're going to get into right now. Something called Action Q. And here we go. Now, this is a third part. This is another team up with Hasbro and this thing called AQ, which is called Action Q. And they're doing Dino Fury. The first one they're doing is the Red Ranger, like a little mini vinyl figure, looks like. So yeah, it's a cute little figure. I like how how they have it designed. Here are some of the accessories it comes with. It comes with a stand. Comes with a Chroma Fury saber. Two sets of hands, one for the left and the right, and then they have the little effect that you can put over the blade to make it look like it's doing a swiping attack. So, and there's a little look at that right there. So, now these are pretty. This is pretty cool. I don't know if they're going to release any of the other ones, but that's just one of the questions that everybody's probably going to be wondering. But Rick, what do you think about this?
Not bad. Go back to the accessories.
Okay. There
Zoom in on the effect blade.
Sure. There you go.
That does not go over the blade. And it changes out for the blade.
Are you sure? Because it looks like it goes over the blade.
The design of it actually locks in. If it went over, it wouldn't need the two tags on the end.
Oh, okay. Maybe I did not notice that. Okay.
At least that would be what I would believe. I mean, if Hasbro's in the habit of wanting to waste plastic, then okay.
I mean, who knows? I mean, I can't tell you if that's the case or not, but
yeah. I mean, we need to physically actually see it, but go ahead and go back to the last picture you had for it.
Is that right here?
Yeah.
After it, right here?
Yep.
Yeah, you're probably right, though.
It is good. Yeah. Plus, if you look on the inside of the saber, it actually does look like it can pull out and be replaced.
Okay,
But,
yeah, I see what you mean.
I mean, it's nice. It's got articulation, which is more than you can say for a lot of figures that are like this.
All right, well, keep giving your input right here, Rick. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I go get somebody who just came to the door.
So, I mean, honestly, if we knew right now that they were going to give us the other 5 Dino Fury Rangers, I'd be interested. Get a whole team, put them up for display. I mean, price point does matter too. So, and what's the physical size? So, looks like we lost Nate. So, actually, Nate got up and left. So, it's just a watch me for an hour thing. Yeah. It's going to be boring. But I have new reading material. So, yay.
Okay. Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
He got food.
No, I got some stuff in the door from Dash Mart. Like,
He got supplies. They're suppositories.
Basically.
Right? They're suppositories,
Basically,
correct?
well, what they are is soda and some freaking fruit snacks too. But
Yeah, those would be awkward to have as suppositories, but still.
yeah,
We're going to give people that image. Just checking. Without describing it, you do understand what a suppository is, right?
you put it in your butt.
I said you didn't have to describe it, but okay.
So yeah, and the size of it, I have no idea. So that's why I was looking up on Morphin Legacy to find out more details about it, but no luck yet. So if I find something, then
Yeah.
I'll tell you. We'll stick to this topic. Like I'm gonna put my soda in there. Wait. Give 1 sec, guys. I'm gonna lock the door real quick. That might be a good idea, so that way nobody just comes in here. Ram like, hello, anybody home?
You got Simon. You're good.
He's in his crate.
Yes, but he'll bark, and therefore you'll know.
Where does this glass come from? All right. Ow. Okay.
I wish my phone would load faster.
All right, guys. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna look this up real quick. See if we can find some more information on this. All right. Oh, here we go. Okay. All right, let's go to the article. Come on. So it's the figure is 5/3, I think, 5.3 inches. So
Okay, that's not bad. That's slightly smaller than the Lightning Collection.
yeah, it's a mini little figure. So
Yeah. I mean, it's not too many. It's
and
got.
guys, this is
It
available.
appears to have decent articulation.
Again, Bella, always trying to get into the show.
You're going to have to switch the name of the host to Bella from now on.
I was gonna say so the price for this is it comes out the fourth quarter of 2022 of this year. Well, this year, and the price is $35, and you can find this on Tokullectibles, and I'll put a link in the description when I get a chance. So, guys, keep an eye out for that. But yeah, I mean, this is a cool figure. I mean, if they end up doing the other 5, who knows? Rick, would you be it if they were doing the other 5? Would you buy this, or would you just say, "Yeah, probably not"?
Interesting. It, like I was saying, kind of interested, but the price point, I don't know.
I mean, well, plus shipping and handling, but $35 is not that bad comparing to what they would go for if it was a lot more cheap. Theo, get out of there.
Secondary market stuff like that, yeah.
Come on.
I mean, it does come with the stand.
Yep.
It does have articulation. It is only slightly shorter than a Lightning Collection figure.
Yep, exactly.
I don't know.
If I'm being honest, guys,
because I mean, it's nice. It's
for me, if I had the room. For me, if I had the room, I would go for it. But other than that, probably not, because these are really. I mean, these are cool for collectors and everything, but also for collectors, I would hope that they would do the other 5 after the Red Ranger. Because then it's like, what's the point of just getting one of them if you can't have all 5 of them? But we'll have to wait and see on that. So next up, guys, we got some.
Be that they decide to only do the Red Rangers, and so like next quarter or something, they turn around and do Beast Morpher Red and just work their way back.
Right.
Which would mean Mighty Morphin Red would be the last.
Makes sense.
But,
Yeah,
we don't know.
That makes perfect sense. Yeah. But other than this, guys, if you guys
tell us.
Yeah, because
they won't let us into board meetings.
Right. Well, guys, if you want to order this, I will put a link in the description. Possibly at the end of this episode or tomorrow. Just keep an eye out for that. So next up, we got some a little bit of a delay on the Lightning Collection news, but it's something that's already been talked about. But it's time to talk about it even more because it was revealed during this Walmart con type of thing when they revealed the Wave 2 retro style Megazords. And that is a box collection of all 4 pop art Lightning Collection figures from Wave 11, which includes the red Dino Fury Ranger, the Dino Charge Pink, Lunar Wolf Ranger, and the Cog. So that will come with all 4 of those figures. And the funny thing is, you could get this fancy box art with the actual artwork, the actual pop art they have. So basically, you're just getting it if you want it to, you're getting it for the collectible box, and then these 4 figures will be in there, like so. They're like, how much are those? I'm looking it up right now. I know they're not really. I know they're pricey, but let's see. trying to look at the price right now, guys. Give me a sec. Not Morphin Legacy. I'm looking for Walmart. Come on. We went to Morphin Legacy. Let's go to Walmart. Come on. Oh, excuse me, guys. My nose is just dry. Okay, let's go to my list. So the this collection right here is $99.98. So plus shipping and handling would be like around $100 just to get that 4
About 110.
pack.
Because you got to
Basically.
factor in tax.
Right.
Then shipping actually might be about 120.
Right. Rick, why don't you go ahead and put your little opinion on this real quick. Well, I'll be right back. I gotta do something. Just give me 1 sec. Rick, go ahead and give your little opinion on this, and Bella will be keeping you company. Be right back.
So, for someone who doesn't care which box art they get, I could really care less. Interesting idea. Definitely Walmart taking advantage of collectors and, pulling all the stops for fanciness. Yeah, it's just I'm good with regular box. I mean, I'm not saying it's not nice looking or anything like that, but yeah. Just I'm not going out of my way for it. If it's the first sighting I have of it and it's on the shelf and I have the money, so be it. But I will just probably be getting the regular boxes. So, yay. Plus, I mean, if you want multiple of the cogs, you kind of need to buy what you can find anyways. So, plan on getting at least 2 of those cogs. That way I have a total of 6 cogs. Yeah, it'll be 4 silver and 2 salmon-ish color, whatever that color is. But, hey, so be it. Although, it wouldn't surprise me if they do a single pack for the other one. Which at that point, I would need 4 regular cogs and then 4 of that. Oh, I can have 6 in each. Army building! I don't know. Although I kind of need like a dozen or so of certain Rangers that return to Ninja Steel so that I can build Lord Draven's army of Ranger robots. I don't know. It'd be funny, though. I've already got too many. My storage area is filled. Yeah. I don't even know where I'd place the regulars.
All right, sorry about that, guys. But yeah, let me jump on what you were saying, Rick. I mean, I would get this definitely because
Didn't you already order it?
I have not ordered it yet.
I thought you did.
I have not actually. At some point I will, but I'd get this. That way it saves me time from looking for them individually. They'll just be in one pack like that. And because after what Hasbro posted with the whole, the Spectrum packaging and everything, that was a pain because they didn't distribute it right. I don't think they did. They really.
Well, that was, I think, an issue with Target because that Spectrum was a Target exclusive packaging. And I think it actually cost Target more to get, if I remember right. And Target didn't spend that extra money. I mean, it was like 50 cents more, not, anything too outrageous, but
right.
That's $2. They come 8 a case into the store, get a couple cases. That's $2, $4, $6, $8 extra.
I mean, I managed to at
per
least
store.
Get the
I got all of them in Spectrum, except for the
monsters. Get the Green Ranger. The monsters I got in Spectrum.
Yeah, the monsters I got regular. The 2-packs I got in Spectrum, and the Rangers in Z Putty I got in Spectrum. And that was because those were the ones I found first.
Yeah.
I also got 5 additional Z Putties, 4 in the regular boxes, and 1 with no box.
Yeah, and like Rick was saying, if you guys like to do army building, foot soldiers and all that stuff, that's cool. But me personally, if they do since they did like a 2-pack of the putties, and then the putty that came with the Fighting Spirit Green Ranger, MMPR Green, but from Donathan. Anyway, then I'm fine with that. Especially they did the cogs first, and then they're doing the cog individually with a little bit more translucent look to it. So I do like that. My thing is, though, if you're going to end up getting the cogs individually as well, just army build, you'll end up with a lot of Zeotampas. Just let you guys know that. So
sometimes the cogs need a different type of weapon.
Yeah. But yeah,
and sometimes Rocky just loses his weapons way too quick.
So Rick, are you just going to go for the
extra?
My question for you is: are you just going to go for the original artwork, or are you going to try to look for the pop art? If you find the pop art,
I will go for whatever I find first.
Okay.
And if I find this 4-pack sitting on the shelf at Walmart and I have the cash, I'll buy it.
Yeah, I mean,
if I find them
personally,
parts individually on the shelf at Walmart,
I think I would possibly my personal opinion, I would get the full set like this. That way, I'm not gonna have to worry about trying to look for them individually. But if I do end up finding the pop art ones without that collector box, then fine, I'll get those. But
yeah.
So,
or maybe you get the original artwork and someone sells that box online and you buy it for $10-15.
True.
Because some people don't want it. They'll just buy it because it's the easiest way to get.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, it's close to $25 a figure, but with the MSRP being, what, $23?
Right.
So be it. I mean, that extra, $1 or $2 turns around and gets you all 4. I can see people buying it. Like I said, it's Walmart taking advantage of collectors by adding another spicy accessory to the packaging.
Right. And like I said before, guys,
but they're not doing it in a tremendous price hike either. So,
but like I said about the Lightning Collection, that it is it's something that's already been discussed. We discussed the pop arts already, but this was I needed something to add to the topic list, so there you go, guys. And another thing that I added to the topic list, guys, if you remember this website called Flame Toys, where they go through these really cool designs. They did this really cool design for a Megazord, like a more different more beast looking Megazord instead of. Anyway, they are going to be releasing a Megazord. Here's a prototype that was at WonderCon. Just a little bit of look at it. And here's the concept art. So they will be releasing that at some point. This is from Flame Toys. It's see with the prototype in the grayscale, in the gray art, looks good. I'm looking forward to seeing how this turns out when they do it just like this. But yeah, Rick, what do you think?
Go back to the grayscale.
All right.
See, based on that, the height's probably about 10, 11 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Is this supposed to be able to separate, or is it just one solid piece?
I have no idea. I mean, it could separate, but it didn't have that. Didn't show if it separated or not. So,
I mean, the thing is, in the legs, it looks like it might, but the head doesn't look like it can. Like fold back, and the arms don't look like they do.
But I mean, the design itself, it's a cool item that anybody would want to collect because I mean, for Power Ranger collectors and everything, this is a cool thing to have.
I
don't know how much.
Triceratops looks a little pissed.
Yeah, but we're still waiting on more information. We're still waiting on more information about these toys because there was a Megazord. They did have some Megazord design, but they did not show. I mean, they showed that the little prototype for it, but there's nothing released on it just yet. So hopefully we'll get more information down the road. I'll keep you guys posted on that. So other than this, the design looks great. I do look forward to seeing what else they have planned for Power Rangers. So, I'll give Hasbro props. I mean, I give Hasbro props that they do branch out with other companies and everything instead of just sticking with their own brand. They team up with other people so that way they could do other things. So that's cool on their part, and I do think that's great. So with that said, guys, we're going to be talking about some guest announcements for Power Morphicon 2022. And then after that, Ranger Stop 2022 and Ranger Stop and PopCon 2022. Let's start with the guest announcements for PMC 2022. This week's guest announcement, Paul Schreier, Bulkmeyer himself. He will be there, and I'm sure Jason Narvi will be with him, but they haven't announced it just yet, but I'll keep you guys posted on that. I mean, who doesn't love going to meet Paul Schreier and Jason Narvi? I mean, come on. These guys are amazing. These guys are hilarious. Cause nothing but trouble. You got to love these guys. And also, with the other cast members, we've got another Beast Morpher cast member, Rory D. Travis, Devin Daniels, the red Beast Morpher Ranger. He will be there with Jasmine Duwalia and Liana Ramirez. So I'm happy about that. Now all we need is Colby Strong and Jacqueline Sizowski, and then Abraham Rodriguez, and then we'll have the whole cast there. And if you want to throw in, Betty and Ben, Cosme Flores, and Christina Ho, do that. Then we'll have the whole cast members there. So that's pretty cool. I mean, two of the people that we already got pictures with in the hall.
Yeah, because they were right down the hall from our room.
I thought that was kind of interesting. So yep. Also, guys, just let you know, Power Morphicon PMC Day 0 is the 25th. And so this is a little event they do, which will be for the where you can pick up your passes early. Let me read off this real quick. All right. So we want registration and badge pickup to be as easy as possible. we will have an day zero at the Pasadena Convention Center this year. You will be able to pick up your badge and other items in your membership starting at 11 a.m. Thursday, the 25th, till 8 p.m. We also have a viewing room going and a special guest signing to be announced soon. So once they announce who that special guest is going to be, more than likely, my thing is it's probably going to be Austin St. John. Because that's what they did last time. For day zero, they did Austin St. John, and they had a little room for him and everything. So, but we'll keep you guys posted on that. So, which I am glad that they are doing a day zero, so that way you can pick up your passes before anybody else. So, for those, like for instance, Rick and I already got our passes back in 2020. Well, back in 2019, and we already had we've had them since then. And me and him will both be able to pick those up. Because if you guys already got your passes, you'll be able to pick them up early. But if you just got your passes this year, you'll be able to pick them up early. So, Rick, what do you think?
Okay. I mean, at the end of the day, depends on when we get there and what they have going on.
Mm-hmm. So, yep. Let's see. Okay, so next guest announcement from PMC 2022. Steve Cardenas, representing Zero Ranger 3 Blue and Mighty Morphin Red, the second Mighty Morphin Red. He will be there that weekend. So, guys, definitely stop by and say hi to him. And, guys, another guest announcement. Joining the Wild Force cast members, Miss Jessica Ray, the Noble Tiger herself. She will be there that weekend. And, guys, stop by and say hi to her. I've met her plenty of times. She's really cool. And I do look forward to seeing her again. Rick, did you ever meet I know you met a lot of the cast members, really. Both cats, really. I know you met a lot of the cast members, but have you
pretty sure I met her.
Okay. But yeah, guys, definitely stop by, say hi to them and all that stuff. So, yeah. And then now we're going to move on to our guest announcements for Ranger Stop 2022. Really? Can I help you? My hat that interesting? If it's not my cat, it's my sister's cat coming in my face. Could you get your tail out of my face and your butthole, please? Thank you. Jeffrey Dolan? Or is that what his name is? Jeffrey? Or
I don't know.
Joffrey? He played the voice of Korag in Mystic Force. And yep. He also played the voice of Gosei in Megaforce and Super Megaforce. So he will be at PMC. No, he'll be at Ranger Stop and Pop. Ranger Stop this year in November. So guys, definitely stop by and see him and get your passes for that. I think I have another guest announcement. And our next guest announcement, which is an Alien Ranger, joining the Alien Rangers themselves, is Alan Palmer, Corcus, the Black Alien Ranger. He will be there with Kareem Price, David Bacon, and Jim Gray. So all we need now is Raja Varouti, and then you have all 5 Alien Rangers there. So that's cool. Okay, next up we got some Ranger Stop and Pop news, guys. We only got one Power Ranger cast member announced. We got 2 pop culture cast announced, but we're talking Power Rangers here. So, guys, I found this one interesting for Ranger Stop and Pop. She's got, because she's been doing a lot of conventions here and there, and Rick and I already have her autograph. We didn't get to meet her, but we did get our autograph. Rick, you know who I'm talking about? Think about it for a sec. I sent away to get an autograph for both me and you.
Oh, okay.
Yep. At Ranger Stop and PopCon 2022, Miss Hunter Dino. She's going to be there, guys. And that's awesome. I love how they don't have a representative as Dino Fury, but it is what it is. Guys, I'm hoping that the Dino Fury cast members go to Power Morphicon. More than likely, they'll be there. So just keep an eye out. We'll keep you posted on that. But I was really nice enough to. I'm glad that she signed those 2 pictures for me. Rick, if you could do me a favor, do you know where your picture is of her that I got you signed? All right, could you grab that real quick? And I will grab mine. Give me one second. I hear you, kitty cat. Here it is. All right. Oh, jeez.
There we go. Not bad.
Okay, so here we go. Guys, I'm going to show you off the autograph that I got. I sent it through to her P.O. box. All right, we're going to show this off. Hold on. We both. I had both these printed out. Yep. But what's cool is that I got this little picture right here. And it has a little note on the back. I think I showed this on the webcast before, but I just love it because that was awesome. Then I'm like, okay. I didn't know if she was going to send me a note or not. I'm like, huh. Like, okay, I guess I just got the picture. That's fine. And then when I look at the back, there's a little note on the back. Hey guys, I don't know if I showed this to you before, but I'm going to show it again and read it. Nate, wow. Thank you for all the snacks. The Mike and Ike's were my fave. Thank you so much for all this love and support. I hope you enjoy the rest of season 1 and 2 as much as I do. It's morphin' time. Hunter Dino, Pink Ranger. So that is so awesome. I'm so happy that guys, I don't know if she still does her P.O. box or not, but if you guys are going to Ranger Stop and Pop, guys, stop by her booth and give her some snacks.
Yeah.
And I think Rick was there when I picked up the snacks too, weren't you?
Yep. Jungle Gyms.
Yeah, me and him both went to Jungle Gyms. And I'm like, dude, what would be perfect to give her as a snack? What would she like? I was trying to think of perfect things to get her. One of them was the I think I've mentioned this before, but I'm mentioning it again because it's funny. Because I got one of them was like this coffee type of hard candy. I got her that, and you see something about these Mike and Ikes? They were like smoothie pink Mike and Ikes. I got 2 of those for her. Got a bag of pretzels, and I'm trying to think if I got her anything else, and some smoothie Skittles. So she got some good snacks. So, yeah, I'm so glad that. So hey, you know what? I definitely get a full autograph from all the cast members, including her again. But if at least I have her autograph, and I love the photo art. I love the promo art. It's awesome. This is just so cool. To Nate, thank you for the endless support. But Hunter, I want to say I hope you're having a good day and all that stuff. This is awesome, and I'm glad that you did that for Rick too, because during that time, I know that I think I sent this off to. I can't remember when I sent this off. This was last year, maybe. I'd have to say, but because I think we were still going through a lot of stuff. There weren't that many conventions still happening earlier last year, but later that year we did have a convention. So, but guys, definitely go see her at Ranger Stop and PopCon, and make sure what are you looking forward to, Rick, for PMC? I mean, going to PMC, and what do you think? If you were going to Ranger Stop and PopCon and Ranger Stop, who would you like to meet?
Definitely Hunter.
Yep, Ranger Stop and PopCon, definitely.
Can't. Yeah.
There's so many options, dude. April O'Neil, Ranger Stop and PopCon, the actress that played the first April O'Neil from the first movie. Yeah. She's going to be there. I met her before, and it was awesome. She was at Lexington Comic and Toy Convention. But guys, I'm going to say this again. I've said this once, I'll say this again. When you're at a convention, what's the main things we talk about every time, Rick? Make sure you have plenty of money to spend on autographs food, drinks, stuff that you'll need during that time. Because, and also when you're in line, please make sure you remember, try not to take up the line for too long. Because guys, people be waiting there for hours, and trust me, people get antsy. I would suggest you get your autograph, and if it's very long, move along. So, and then come back later and see if they're there and they're not busy, and chat with them there. Because, guys, they love talking to their fans, but you got to remember that a lot of people want to meet them. So try not to, take up the line, and, always be respectful to everybody there, the cast members, the people that are attending there, like us or anything like that. Be respectful.
Especially to us.
Yeah.
And especially cast members, but...
Oh, definitely, yeah. Just, guys, be kind. And always, and just try to have a good time. Because they do take their time out to come see people. Oh, excuse me. Whew. Thank you. So, anyway, guys, we're going to move on to our next topic. And I think Rick knows what this topic is.
Is it one I care about? Oh, not really. All right.
Let me go ahead and put this over here while you're doing that. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll just go to the first image. Oh my God, you're not going to develop hunger. You want a treat? Yeah? All right. Hold on a sec.
Yeah, this might be easier if I actually grab the issues instead of use the article.
Well, considering you don't have these issues yet, these are new issues.
Yeah, they're not out for, a few months. But time travel allows me to have the entire 17-year series all at once.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Boom Studios produces Power Rangers comics for a total of 17 years.
All right. So you ready for the first variant?
The first comic?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
So, Mighty Morphin issue 21.
21?
Uh-huh.
21.
Mighty Morphin comic series has finally reached issue 21, which means it is now going to be legal to drink. That's how that works, right?
Sure.
I mean, once I start seeing my comics drink, we're going to have issues there.
I'd be surprised if your comics could drink. That'd be really weird.
Well, they can. It's just that they would not be eatable afterwards. Because it'd be a soggy mess.
Yeah. So go on, tell us the description. And
all right. So, coming out on July 6th of 2022, 2 days after the 4th, hell yeah.
After the 4th of July.
Early.
America.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you don't support your country, then can you really support others?
Maybe.
So, after a recent tragedy that shook the Power Rangers leader to his core, Mighty Morphin Team faces an identity crisis. After all, there are some challenges they can't overcome. So, with that, and the fact that, was it the last issue, had a cover where they were standing next to a grave, somebody got
I believe so.
They are going to kill somebody. And considering the series as a whole, in terms of, the show, it does feel like that they might end up killing Matt. They could kill Grace too. Because neither one of those characters are in the physical TV show that this is based on. And yes, they are diverting from that. But at the same time, I can't see them killing off one of the main 6.
No, exactly not.
So, this image is for the main cover that'll actually have Mighty Morphin 21 on it. The next one is a variant issue. So, of course, you get Billy and Kimberly fighting in a multiple explosion thing. Almost
Purdy.
It makes you wonder if it's a portal somewhere.
True.
And then, of course, another variant coming up. Billy playing chess and acting like he's about to throw the queen down. As if it was a Blue Eyes White Dragon.
All right. So you ready for the next...
rules. I have intelligence.
So you ready for the next issue?
So, up next is going to be Power Rangers 21.
Oh, look who's in there.
Uh-huh. So, this is coming out on the 13th of July, 2022. Not to be confused with 2023, but,
So those are usually on Wednesdays, right? They come out?
Yes.
Okay.
Which means July 4th is a Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, go on.
So, Jason is determined to help a grieving friend find a lost ally, no matter the danger and no matter the cost. However, things aren't as they seem when the opportunity for an unexpected betrayal arises, leading to the reveal of a new Ranger. So, yeah, as we know from, where is it? Here somewhere. as we know from Power Rangers 13, Andros is now in the comics and is here to stay for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is only issue 18. The one we're talking about is issue 21. 4 issues so far that Andros is interacting with 3 of the original Rangers. Hell yeah. So this is the main cover of the series. And go ahead, show the next. So now the suit Andros wore on Onyx, they get Zordon's ID cards.
The key cards.
Is now in the comics. It does lead me to believe that they're going to turn around and say Andros' Morpher has 2 suits it can generate. So that, the other one's not just a special suit he threw on to turn around and infiltrate the other planet, but actually make it a full-on actual Ranger form.
Right. And the thing is, in the show itself, he did not have that look. He did not have that suit underneath.
Yeah, he did.
Not that one, though. I don't remember that.
He actually wore it on Onyx. You only get to see it briefly. You actually need to go back and watch that episode when he's trying to get the information about about trying to find his sister and ends up getting the ID cards for the Mega Voyager. He actually does wear that suit.
I'm looking it up right now. Andros. Onyx.
It was a one-time use, and they never used it again. It was under the robe.
Let's see. Hold on. Okay, maybe he did. All right.
Yeah.
This one's on me.
Oh, okay.
But he didn't have the helmet.
I would be willing to pay you.
That's the only difference between the figure that was released by Hasbro and the show. He didn't actually have the helmet. I don't think. But, yeah. So this is now going to be in the comic. Is most likely just going to be an alternate form Andros' Morpher can generate. The fact that Hasbro didn't have them put an X on his belt buckle for this, just to make the Galaxy out in air, is a little surprising.
Yeah, I'm checking out the video right now.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and move on to the next cover.
All right. Let's see. Next up. Ooh, looks like he's a little scarred there.
Uh-huh. So Andros is beat up, injured. Almost don't even recognize him.
Oh.
Crazy part is this one actually looks a bit older.
Okay. Next cover.
Yep.
All right.
Now, this one is a side-by-side of Jason, of Jason's powers that he's had in the comics so far. Utilizing Mighty Morphin and Omega Red.
Right. So yeah, I mean these images look really awesome.
Yeah.
So when they say new Ranger, are they talking about Andros or are they talking about?
No clue. There is no hint to it unless the so-called new Ranger is that other suit.
More than likely, then yeah. The covert stealth suit,
Yeah.
basically.
They'll just call that a Ranger now on. I don't know. They literally could be introducing a new Ranger. They could finally give us the purple in-space Ranger that was rumored to have been the original plan for Astronema's redemption arc in Power Rangers in Space.
Yeah. So, yeah.
But if they do that, will it be Corone?
So, Rick, before we move on
Is
to
it
our
going to be
last
Psycho
topic,
Silver and make him officially official?
So, Rick, before we move on to our last topic, what would you like to say?
Support your local comic book shops. Support your local small businesses. Also, this Saturday, the first Saturday of May, is Free Comic Book Day. So definitely go down to your local comic book shops, see what free issues are on the shelf, see what kind of deals they have, support the paper copy, buy a lot, and enjoy the reading. Because
All
at
right.
the end of the day, comics are a good way to learn to read. Take it from someone who knows.
So now we're going to move on to our last topic of this evening, and that is our Dino Fury Season 2 episode rates. And we'll be reviewing episode 7, New Leaf.
Yeah. I actually did a book report in the 4th grade based off of the comic. Teacher was not happy about it, but had to accept it because she did not actually state what kind of book.
Yep. Actually, get over. So here we go. So this is Void Queen, now let herself known to the minions and all that stuff.
Void Queen now transformed.
Yep. And guys, if you recognize this design, this was from Tokulectibles.
More and more evidence why Tokulectibles will never be adapted as a Power Rangers series.
Madam Nero, that's what her character name was from Tokulectibles. And they decided to use this for Void Queen, which I gotta say, I do like that they decided to do that. I mean, they have the suit, and they decided to use it as an original villain for Dino Fury, even though she's an original villain to Dino Fury, but she's from a Sentai series.
Not an original villain.
No, she's not an original villain.
It's an original
from Sentai. Yes.
With original footage.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh.
All right. So with this, she's basically introducing herself to the minions of at Area 62. And in this scene, this is all I gotta say to that. I'm like, that bitch just blew up a spaceship. Behind these doors for quite some time. And even Mucus was like, was that there the whole time? And Void Knight, Tarek, has been trying to get her to go back to their home planet and leave Earth for good. But of course, Void Queen, Centaura, she does not want to leave because she wants the humans to pay for what they did.
Yeah, they took their daughter and made her the Pink Ranger.
I still don't think it's
a fan theory.
Yeah, I don't think it's true, though. But we'll have to wait and see. I'm just saying, in my opinion,
that would really kind of Make
Be
you
very
wonder
weird.
about Pop.
Yep. But so I do think it's interesting, and now Void Knight is taking orders from his wife. Wow, he's whipped. So in this episode, we introduce a monster, a Sporix beast called what's his name? He's some sort of pumpkin or jack-o'-lantern type of Sporix beast that if he pours his liquid in his water, it turns people into trees. So yeah.
I mean,
Let's see.
Pumpkins turning people into trees.
Yep.
Makes sense.
And this one is called.
It wasn't rapping. They had a missed opportunity there.
Oh, I see.
Pumpkin Rapper 2.0. Mother.
Here, come on, stop. So this one is called. It was Squash Blight. That's the name of the character, the villain in this episode. So
maybe it wasn't a pumpkin. Maybe it was a squash.
Well, pumpkins are technically part of the.
That would
pumpkins
explain
are technically.
It's part
jack-o'-lanterns. Pumpkins are technically about the same as a part of the squash family. I think.
Yeah.
I think.
I have no clue. I've never done the genealogical tracking of it. You know, Google.
Yeah. So as I'm saying now, that Centaura. Okay, so I'm gonna read this plot right here. So now that Centaura has become Void Queen, she decides to.
Now the villains are officially attacking the people.
To enact her revenge against humans using her telekinetic powers. Centaura opens the machine and unleashes Squash Blight. She orders Tarek to take Squash Blight so the latter could make the human. Wait, the latter? The latter could make the humans pay. Tarek tries to convince Centaura to let go of her hatred. Okay, Darth Vader, or Luke or whatever. As he never wanted to hurt the humans, but she argued that her love had no problems. Okay, that her lover had no problems endangering civilians when he gathered the Sporix. Tarek said he never intended to harm people, and he only needed the Sporix to help her. However, Centaura is unconvinced and tells Tarek to help her make the humans suffer, and then they can leave. Seeing that Centaura will not budge, oh boy, Tarek reluctantly takes Squash Blight to Pine Ridge. So yeah, and basically he's like, let's just get out of here. We got to go. Come on, let's just go. Forget about these humans. I brought you back. That was my main thing. We just got to go. We got to go. Go. Come on, let's go. Buzz Blast. Ollie gets news from his mother that Professor Drake Floyd is coming to Pine Ridge to speak at a side. So anyway, I'm not going to go into too much detail of this. So at the community pool, Squash Blight pours this liquid in there, which turns the humans into these trees. And whatchamacallit, Jane gets turned into a tree. So, yeah, and so it's up to, and Tarek sees that a father and daughter. He sees that a father is in distress because his daughter was turned into a tree, and he realized what he has done was wrong. So with that, it's been really crazy for him because he said that he did not want to hurt the humans. Which, if you remember, guys, during the first season of Dino Fury, he never attacked any of the humans. The Sporix Beast did, but he didn't do it. He avoided attacking them.
Again, if Tarek had just gone to the Rangers and been like, hey, look, let me just lay this out for you. My wife has been injured. I need Sporks to help revive her.
Yeah.
I would prefer not to have to endanger people to do this.
Right. And so, Rick,
they could have avoided
tell me a little bit.
Season 1.
So, Rick, go ahead and tell me your take on episode 7. I think it's a 7.
I mean, again, it
so far
proves my theory that Tarek could have just gone to the Rangers and been like, "Fuck, I need your help."
So, with that said,
the Sporks Beast, when it get unleashed, Tarek would get the Sporks to fill his machine to revive his wife. The Rangers could have been like, or Tarek could have been like, see, humans were willing to help. They're not all bad.
And let me say something here, guys. In this episode, we do get the debut of another form of the Terra-Free Zord and the T-Rex Champion Zord combined to become the Terra-Rex Zord, which they use to fight against Squash Blight. And we get another Megazord, another Ultra Zord formation. The Terra Smash Ultra Zord, which combines the T-Rex Champion Zord with the Terra-Free Zord and the Pocky Smash Zord and the Baby Paka Zord.
You see that this is a problem. They're throwing the word Ultra Zord out, for everything now. I mean, this is literally just 3 Zords that combine, and it's an Ultra Zord. Yet when 5 Zords combine, it's a Mega Zord. An Ultra Zord should be a bunch of the Zords coming together, not just 3.
Right now,
I do feel that they're throwing Ultra Zord around too much.
I mean, I like that they're doing it because instead of just saying them having one Ultra Zord, they have multiple Ultra Zord because that's what they did in Mighty Morphin. If you think about it, they had multiple Ultra Zords for each season.
Have multiple Ultra Zords. It's just this should be a Megazord, not an Ultra Zord.
Right. But, guys, I'll say this right now. So, before we move on to the next screenshot, I'll tell you right now, they need to release the Auxiliary Zords. Because this could actually...
We need Paka, we need Arctic, we need...
well, not Arctic.
The Metros.
We already have the... Not Arctic, sorry. It's not Arctic. It's we need the Dimetro Blazing Zord. We need the Paka Zords, and then the Raptor Zords.
Those could be a 2-pack. Mosa Razor and Arctic Bird thingy.
You mean Terra Freeze?
Whatever. One, I need to find those in stores. 2,
people have been finding them though. So.
Now, the Blaze Zord and the Pack-a-Zord can be 2-pack. So
in this part, the Red Ranger in the Terra in the Freeze battle armor, and he catches the Sporix. And now, whatchamacallit, Void Knight decides to no longer go be a part of Centaura, aka Void Queen's plan for revenge. So he goes on the run. Now, this episode, I enjoyed it. it shows a really good side of Tarek, and his real reasoning. He was doing something that I thought was right, but he could have asked the Rangers for help, but
because that would even give the argument. Look, not all humans are bad.
right.
There are humans that are willing to do what is right, and maybe
Rick,
Centauro would have just been like, okay, cool, let's go home.
Yeah. So Rick, with this episode, what do you give it the rate? What do you rate it?
It was a good episode. I'll give it a 9.
Okay. I
do like the Zord.
Yeah, and I got to give it a 10 because I do like that. Even though Rick's more not really big on them using Ultra Zord a lot, but I do like that. But so even though it's only like 3 Zords put together, still works. I just hope that Hasbro has the mindset of releasing the auxiliary Zord so people can actually have that option to do that.
Oh, yeah.
But with that said, I give it a 10. Rick gave it a 9. So, guys, yeah, and I'm going to definitely at some point, Rick, I've been stating the episode a lot more, and we just got to make sure to, because I talk about the episode more than Rick does. So, but he does put his input in there, so that's good.
It's been a while since I've even seen the episode, so
right.
I wouldn't have been able to give half the input. So
okay, so anyway, guys, that's our episode of LR4, episode 164, The Reign of Void Queen. That's why I called it that. So, Rick, before we sign off, before I do my outro, what would you like to say?
Yeah, again, support your local comic book shop, support the paper copy. Remember, this Saturday is Free Comic Book Day. So go up to your local comic book shops, get some free issues, get some other issues that are discounted in price, because a lot of the comic book stores do run sales for Free Comic Book Day. So, and do keep in mind, the Free Comic Book Day issues are separate issues that will actually list Free Comic Book Day on them. Just because it's Free Comic Book Day doesn't mean every issue of comics in the comic book store is free.
Right.
That, like I said, a lot of stores will run sales. So a lot of them will run 15, 20, 30, 50% off backstock issues. So like the $2 bins, the $1 bins, these have only been a couple years old bins. Like my local comic book shop, they have an entire wall that they rotate out with different issues from the 40s and the 50s, the expensive comics. So, oh yeah. So I still am not paying $1,500 for that for the one issue of Action Comics that they have. But depending on the sale price, we just might turn around and get a great deal.
Okay. Sorry. So Rick, if you would mute your mic so I could do the outro.
Fine.
There we go. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Like I said, this is always recorded during our live webcast. You guys can watch it on our YouTube channel. So, guys, we will not have a webcast next Sunday because it is Mother's Day, and I want my co-host to spend time with their, mother and their family and everything on that day. Oh. So, we will be back though on the 15th of this month with a little bit of topics here and there, and if we have any more guest announcements for Ranger Stop and Pop Con and Ranger Stop or PMC, we'll definitely be talking about that on that episode, which is going to be episode 165, guys. So the title will be shown at the end of this episode. So yeah, make sure you guys are following us on. Make sure you guys are subscribed to our YouTube channel. Make sure you guys follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and like our Facebook page. The links are in the about on this page. So, guys, if you want to keep up to date of Power Ranger news and all that stuff, we definitely share posts and everything. We don't try to make it seem like we're the ones that scooped it first. We try to give people credit. We give the credit to those people that deserve it, because I don't like to try to steal people's, thunder. So anyway, guys, and don't forget, guys, this is not Power Ranger related, but this Friday, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is coming to theaters. Don't forget to check that out. So, guys, thank you for watching. Stay safe. Stay healthy. I'm a prime example of that. Stay more phenomenal. And as Zordon always says, may the power protect you. And remember, it's morphin' time. All right, Rick. Wait, bye. You can unmute yourself now.
That's what I was working on.
And we'll be back the 15th, guys. There's the episode title. See you next time. I think I should hit end broadcast now, because if we don't, then I'm going to be standing here like a complete ass. They gone? They gone? Oh, my God. Oh, wait, I haven't ended it yet.